in the chat. Oh, I'm not even on yet. Gotta wait. That's for the replay crew. Let's see what happened. Okay, I think I'm on. Let me know I'm on. Did anybody see my response in the chat? I was talking back in the chat to Diana, and I spelled it wrong. Then Jamie, what's up? Sereno. Linda, hello, hello. I gotta go to live chat here. I'm watching my computer, but I'm on my phone. Good day, Susan. Can everybody hear me all right? Are you able to hear the microphone okay? I guess I can check it right here, huh? Phone okay. Oh, yep, there it is. I guess I can check it right here. Da-da-da-da. I love Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. What's up? That's right. Blue Eyes. What's up? There's Grandma and 3 granddaughters. Hello. Jackie from Ocala. What's up? Just Lori, Zach, Deborah, John, aka the Grinch. The Grinch was at Tube Town, everybody. What is up, Patricia? Why is this not so bright? I'm gonna try to read this one. Hear you loud and clear. All right, all the way from Germany, Crystal says. Sweet. Sweetness. What is up, man? How awesome of a day is today? It's a beautiful day, actually. Yes, to both questions. All right, sweet. Good morning from Washington, Nina says. Lancaster, South Carolina. Chef, is grandma's in the house. Hello, hello. I need my gavel. John Boy, my man, what's up? Oh, yeah, I'm just kind of lounging today. Oh, that's the microphone. That's where it's at. Lisa Franklin, good day. How is everybody, man? Who all saw? Well, if you're watching my live from yesterday, you got copyrighted, so I had to go back and do all the things, which pretty much every view I got on it doesn't count, but it's all cool because you guys get to see it. But right now, I went back and did the adjustments, and so it took out the songs. And I think it takes out the sound as well. So there's gonna be parts of that live that you'll see. What's up, Janet? You'll see that won't have sound, I guess. I'm not sure. I thought it just took out the song, but I don't know. Anyhow, tonight's video you'll see from the start of yesterday there to near end. It's gonna be a fun video. You guys will see my point of view as far as Christmas in the Creek and getting there and everything was done. So Las Vegas is in the house. Patricia, good day, good day. Troyce Turner, hello. It's Tube Town, baby. That's right. I got a headache though today. A little bit of a headache. I did sleep till 9 o'clock though. That was nice. Donald what did you say? Fitu? So I think I said it right. Yeah, exactly, Nina. I'm gonna take a break for today, and then I gotta go get everything picked up and taken back out, and then I gotta go out the track, get some stuff done there. No. So Rebecca, that was copyrighted because of the music. So it's not, it's not like somebody copyright strike me like what they tried to do before. It was basically the AI picks up on, thanks Donald, picks up on the music, and so there's like 5 songs that it picked up on. So I have to basically, it took all day. So we're at like 12,000 views, but none of them were monetized. I now I got it to where it's fixed, but there's gonna be mutes in the live, so just so everybody knows. And that's on the What You Doing Willis, because I hijacked his channel yesterday and forgot that I had a YouTube channel and went live on Willis's channel yesterday. It's all good. Merry Christmas to you, Lynette. Larry, with no truck, background door open, so no good luck. Larry, you better stop. I'm gonna put you in timeout. So Larry, so those of you who don't know, Larry's been watching the channel for a long time. He's always noticed just about anywhere I'm at, my truck will be sitting somewhere with the door open, and it's like good luck. But then it's like an ongoing joke now with like doors. It's shut right now, so it's not gonna be bad luck. I'll turn around and show you. See, but it's just fun. It's always fun. There's comments and stuff in the comments and stuff. Anderson, South Carolina. What's up? Oh, Anderson, California. My bad. North Carolina. And okay, you're somewhere out there. How did the booth? We were able to raise enough money to pay for another booth. So I talked to Belinda. I'll be making a video of that going and don't basically get into the city because it'd be like before. They'll have to invoice me and all that. So actually, to be honest with you, I hadn't even really counted it yet. It's just all wadded up and then ordering a thing. But I'm pretty confident we got at least enough to pay for another booth, which ultimately was all said and done. No booths where nobody had to pay for their booths, even though there were a few that I think it was like maybe 40 booths. I forget. I don't know exactly, to be honest with you, but and not everybody showed up. So maybe some people that showed up might have been some that had paid because it overwent the booths that were donated. But the commission come together. The city council members had made an agreement, or not make agreement, but all agreed just to go back and check with every vendor to find out if there's any of the vendors there that end up paying their $35 fee, and they reimbursed them. So all the vendors left out of there. Happy, the one next to us, he's like, it's definitely well worth it. He's going to come back next year. The guy that had all the shirts, and that was just the first time this festival, has ever been done. Did you guys wait till you see today's video? You guys will see again my perspective. You saw the thumbnail. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's what Zeman said. Zeman said there's around 50 booths, but there were some that didn't show up, and that for whatever reason it is maybe they didn't think something would happen or that it'd be worth it or whatever the case would be. In my opinion, it was a huge success, and everybody's opinion there, the council members, it was definitely a lot more than what they were anticipating. And it's actually exactly what I was envisioning in my head when I was standing down there like, man, this would be cool. Is that picture that you guys seen in the thumbnail is the fact that, that's the start of something. Like I was telling them, it's not going to get worse than that. You know what I mean? And for your first time festival coming through and being like, well, hey, because some people might have been like, man, there ain't gonna be nothing going on out there in Otter Creek. It's nothing. You know what I mean? There's nothing out there. And as the festival grows and as things turn and move forward and businesses grow, you'll see more things, I'm sure. No, Karen, we didn't get rid of all the toys, and all the kids got 5 toys each. Oh, thank you, Janice. All the kids got 5 toys. Didn't get rid of the toys. You'll see. I'll show you some aftermath. Sorry, seeds from the smoothie. With tomorrow's video, but yeah, it's again, it's that transition has now been given back to the city essentially, just like Jeremy talked about before in my last video, and the fact of it all started with the Hudson family, and then it was through the city, and then it went away, and then Jeremy brought it back, and then it kind of got handed off, and gosh only knows what next year is going to be like. It's there's a little bit she's running. Oh, you didn't see her, but it's all handed off to the city. It's now back in the city's hands, which is cool because now the city can do more planning. They have something to go with to other sponsors, to go to people and go, hey, look, there's this festival. Last year was the first time we had, imagine if double the vendors show up next year. We're not gonna have enough room. We're gonna have to extend the festival on down around the road, like I talked about before, around the old depot house, and that would be even cooler. What's up, Joanne, Karen, Diane, hello. Victoria, good day, Trish. Yeah, you know what? And that's I know for a fact. I know, like for example, Bub's Tackle Box, and I wish he was in there. I could give him a tag in there. They couldn't make it. It was definitely, they had it planned, and they're all the way from Illinois, but he was, wanting to plan to be there. On top of that, there were some of the spaces that those vendors had like 3 spaces allotted for. So you saw those kind of big gaps in between where the Hudson family and the one art gallery was. And so, and when the next booths were, that was like an area where there was a vendor that had like three slabs. You know what I mean? They could have, troubles. Woke up late, flat tires, vehicle problems. Gosh only knows. And then once you get to a certain point, the festival's open. There's no driving in there and setting up. It's closed down to walking and foot traffic only. What's up, DJ Radis? Shout out to DJ Radis in the chat, everybody. Going there and playing tunes, playing some awesome Christmas tunes, playing the Christmas in the Creek song that JK made. It was awesome. So kudos to you, man. Thanks a lot for all your help, and I do appreciate it. There's a little bit. Let's say hi. Sundays with my green-eyed little bit. But uh, yeah, for sure. Shout out DJ Radis. And again, although man, I got my that live that I did, got copyrighted, and on like 6 songs. So it took like the whole entire took like till last night to get them all erased. But again, if you watch that live, if there's silent parts, just because that's what I did. I went back and like did the fixture thing on YouTube. So we watched the streams live. Awesome. So Portugal is watching. Okay, let's let me ask you that. Everybody in here, put one before you do it, but put one in the country you are watching from. Let's find out how many different not states, but the country. So let's and then we'll do states in the United States because I'll get too confused then. But yeah, man, it was less. So if you were in a different country, go ahead and put one in what country? One USA, one Scotland. That's cool. Cool. Germany. Okay, I like the one USA, so that's perfect. That even helps me better. Sweden, US, UK, England, UK, England, USA, USA. How cool is that? We have people from all around the world sitting there watching it. Canada, thrown in that Alabama, Barry Island, Wales, UK, South Africa, Cornwall, UK, New Zealand, Germany, Canadian, Scotland. Oh, it's all good. I did, it is what it is. Man, it was more so for the people. I could care less if I didn't make any revenue off of it. It just started making revenue now, and I put a thumbnail up, so maybe that'd kick it back into gear. But I wanted it to Australia, London, Netherlands. I just wanted the people to see it, see it as it was happening, and that's where I was up on the phone. I was trying to get it going and just drop it. And that's where, so I didn't get on the computer. It was hard to watch the comments. It was more for the world. It was more for the planet to watch. And I'm glad you guys got to watch it. And then Madam Mayor and them did their live. So you got another perspective. I think they filmed for a video as well. You'll see my video starts off. Well, the video starts off at 5:18 in the truck, getting out the truck at the gate in the morning. And then, so you'll see what goes from there. So Karen, what happened when I got copyrighted? It basically, I couldn't generate any revenue off any of the views off the 12,000 views. I think it's at 12,000 views. I didn't generate any revenue off of it. And so basically because of the fact of the music in there wasn't my music or original music, and those people have the rights to it. So the artificial intelligence, basically says, nope, you're not earning no money on this one because of the fact that you have somebody else's content, if you will. Like before, you remember when they tried to copyright strike me for using somebody else's video clip? That it's a different copyright than that. It's basically a music copyright. So, and I got blocked from several countries too, as well. Central England, Sweden. Look at that, man. That's so cool. People from around the planet. Meditation with people from around the planet with the mayor. Oh man, I gotta go there and fix my fence. It's falling apart. I gotta buy some new fence. Yeah, Nina, that's cool. That's awesome. I'm glad everybody got to see it as well. I am glad as well. But back to what you're asking about, Karen, is now I have did all the adjustments, and so it now I will earn revenue. So if you watch it, go back and watch it again and give it another spin. So I took my glasses off, so I can't really see nothing right now. I got like this headache right above this eye. I need to take some aspirin. Where are we at? How many people in here? 355 people. We've had 618 views so far. Man, I appreciate everybody on here. How many? So actually, I think what they did is, and I'm not 100% on this, but they ended up using the money we raised for the food vendors to have, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the vending tent there was the city's tent. And that was the money they used to raise money for the city as well. I have to be 100% on that. I'm not sure. But, and then you had the guy and you'll see, oh man, I'm pretty excited to show you this. And in today's video on What You Doing Willis, if you don't know, I have another channel called What You Doing Willis, which is weird because I get more people in my lives on this channel that's half the amount of subscribers as I do the other ones. It's bizarre. But you'll get to go inside and check out the new Otter Creek trading post. Yeah. Trading post. And so thank you. Appreciate that, Christine. But it's cool, man. It's really cool. There's a barber shop should be. She said hopefully today to be running. A deli coming next week. You'll get to see inside. I do a lot of exploring in it, but I went in. You're gonna get a just idea. You'll get an explanation of the owner. And so what they do consignment. So they take other people's stuff and sell it like a consignment shop, like other antique shops and stuff like that. So guess what I'm gonna have to talk to her about? Maybe a little bitty area where Tube Town memorabilia could be, and people could swing by and pick some up. Who knows? Because you all remember, and it's funny. It's funny. You'll see in the video. You remember the whole idea of Tube Town and where it all started. It all started when we buying that place, and it's called a 2-inch pipe dream. That's the video. If you go back, scroll way back. I think it's called a 2-inch pipe dream video. You'll see me when that building was vacant, and just dreaming about, man, it'd be cool to make like a little general store there, have that deli like they got there, sell gas. Their plan is to try and get gas back, and make it like a little area where the people could come and gather, play games. That was where the original idea of Tube Town came from. But obviously, I didn't have the amount of money to go ahead and purchase it, so it's now become another business in Otter Creek, which is awesome. You guys will see it in today's video. So if you ain't know what you're doing with us, you gotta go follow. No, it told me it was all done. I couldn't get nothing. But again, I'm back to the green with it. So it's back to the green. So now I am generating revenue off of it. But anything? Do you guys support my channel? I took a pretty good hit by doing all the track stuff, and I'm back on my videos. Back able to get videos out and get content out. Obviously, anything to do with Otter Creek, a lot of people in Tube Town people like to watch, but ultimately, you're just watching my life as a grown man child goofball. Just likes to have fun. Well, there's Milo. And here comes Twiggy, the cat train. I appreciate that. Was that Gary K. Conway? Dana, I don't know. I met the owner. I believe it's Lilia. I think it starts with L. Nice lady. I went and bought a plate of chicken from them actually, because it was closer than going to the vending stand. It was really cool. It was really cool to see the whole street, almost filled. I guarantee you next year every spot will be filled up. I'll promise you. And I'm gonna do another fundraiser. And Jalopy, where you been? Gifted 22 town memberships. It's gonna be Francis, Trexie, Jack's mom, Yvonne, Lynette, Ninja Puppy, Tony, Bonnie, Turtle Tortoise, Dawn, Jax. Oh no, not Jax. Deborah, Suzette, Gary, Annie McPhee, Trevor Higgs, Melissa Crawford, Carrie, Kelsey's mom, Leah. Awesome. Shout out to Jalopy donating 20 Tube Town memberships. But I don't think I might have one video. I have a video on there, me and Doug, Mr. Santa Claus, working on the video. But yeah, shout out to Jalopy. It's been a bit. Jalopy. I mean, it's fun. It's funny. It's a funny name. So I gotta get my power this morning. Yep, for sure. Congratulations, everyone. And now some of you I've never seen you in chat before. You can go ahead and say hello. If you're get to the membership, we know you're there. You might as well say what's up. What's up, Mary? Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And that right there, makes up for freaking the monetization. The revenue loss on it. That right there. Again, like I said, it was more so I can just get you the viewers something. Hijack Willis's channel and go live on his channel, not realizing I have my own YouTube channel to go live on. Probably have more viewers too. Because look right now, I got 426 viewers in this live. We have like 13,000 subscribers. And my subscribers are kind of starting to climb back to where they were. They definitely took a good 120 hit subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, go back and, or if you aren't If you haven't checked, go back and see, because it's been down like 120, I think it was altogether, but now it's going back up. Exactly, Sharon. So, and it was nice to see just the community and anybody that thought anything other. Well, I'm hoping it will. Like me and the mayor were talking. We were talking mayor to mayor, but like we were talking, it was there was no drama, there was no issues. It was what we all were hoping it would be, and the good Lord, shined down as He always does, and made that happen. Exactly. There was a tent that flipped over down at the end. I seen it flip over. I was playing some games with the kids, and I seen it go over. I talked to them later on. Luckily, though, they said it did no damage, so that was cool. Uh, oh, good, Debbie. Well, maybe next time. I'm gonna keep in a low profile. Sloppy jalopy with a 50. Was that 50 euros? Is that what that is? Is that a euro? Um, Big shout out to Jalopy Jalopy with the memberships and the $50 e-signature. YouTube mess with membership. Yeah, so be sure to check it. Everybody check it, because both channels have been dropping. But that's what happens whenever you yeah, that's right, Tina. Whenever your consistency falls off. But just like any successful person will tell you in life, and Jeremy said it again, Jimmy, not too long ago, like we were talking about, I have no problem, you know, my consistency falling, because all my true fans, my true viewers and support, Sloppy Jalopy being one of them. You all that can just watch my videos, you are the other ones. I mean, it's everybody out there across the board. But the biggest thing in successful people is consistency. And when my consistency fell off that, my revenue takes a dip, my views take a dip, and then the algorithms start chopping subscribers or whatever it does. But remember, for me and my heart, my happiness, I'm just as wide open and blast and happy out the track doing stuff. And then I make revenue out there, and I try to do videos, so I try to make up for the revenue loss on YouTube being there, but not doing a consistency with the videos takes the videos down. I mean, for kind of loud, look at TubeTown. It was like a whole month that I didn't do it. What's up, Valor? That I didn't do a video until the last month. I was like, I went and looked at it. It was like the last video was like 1 month. I was like, whoa, there's a big slap in the face with consistency. Mayor, Willis be making fun of you. All right, let me read some of the chat. So trolls are stocks. Keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure all the there's one here and there, but I'm pretty sure they all figured out. They go nowhere. I pay any and all no attention. So it is what it is. Lucy Lou, how many children? I don't know. We'd have to find out from Belinda's. I believe it's her niece, the lady who took the picture. She would have a better idea as to a count. Now that would just be pictures taken, and then you add, say average of 2 to 4. So let's just say average of 3 people per picture. And then we could probably get an idea. I'll try and find out. It's not you, but you have done it. It's not us. You have done this. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah. So are you going to be goofy again? Pretty sure I'm always goofy. Appreciate that, Roy. This one. So I think next year, what my opinion is this. I think, because there might be more festivals to come. You know what I mean? That I think Zim should start doing more festivals, either through the city or with the RV park, and put on. And I'd be more than happy and pumped to help out and do a spring festival, do something. And actually it'd be better with the city. I'm not sure how the city would do, if they could do it financially, whatever the case may be, but start bringing more things there, and get the people coming, like, and then knowing, like, it's a cool day trip. You can go, and this is where, how cool is this? Because it supports the community of Otter Creek, but then it's not but 15 minutes down the road, 20 minutes, depending on how fast you drive. You can go support. You can go back and go down to Cedar Key and go support some of the local businesses there, and try and help rebuild that community. You'll get to see the water, and that makes for a good day of mind relief. You know what I mean? Nice drive through the country, sunshine, blue skies. Have a nice little event there in Otter Creek. Cruise out to Cedar Key. Have your brewski. Whatever. Hit one of the shops, but then those communities will continue, will build back up. So The last I checked, I threw 100 hay bales down into the one sinkhole that was only about 4 foot in diameter, and then it's it's sunken some, but I can still see them. So appreciate you, Bruce. What's up, Gail? It is, man. Wait till you guys wait till tonight's video. I'm telling you, tonight's video, you guys are gonna see it. You guys are gonna see inside the Otter Creek Trading Post. You'll see inside the new barber shop that's coming. You know, even though I get free haircuts from Chelsea, I might just go to that barber shop just to get my beard trimmed on. Because I don't really trim my. I mean, I get that little automatic razor and I kind of do it, but I don't ever do like razor close. So I might go out there and give me a razor cut. So. Going to be Rocky Mountains to the Christmas store. I understand, Selena. So you're going from Rocky Mountains to the store. I said, I tell you what, I'm going to ask her. I believe it's you'll get to meet the owner. I believe she's the owner, or the owner of the shop. You'll meet her in tonight's video. Again, you got to watch What You Doing, Willis, and therefore you'll see it there. So far, we've had 1,252 viewers on this live so far. I appreciate y'all, and we have 489 here. 474. And if you're hanging out with the mayor, we're just talking about how I hijacked Willis's channel yesterday and did a live from it. Kim Rogers, appreciate you, Kim, for your $5 super chat. Dance in the chat, dance in the chat, dance in the chat. So you know what? Julia follows the lady on Whatnot, and then she watches, and she does this thing called dance in the chat. And so when people get to, like, I guess, certain tier levels or whatever on Whatnot, she tells her fans, like, dance in the chat, dance in the chat. So I see that little was that little snowman dancing in the chat. So that's why I'm doing it. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start dancing in my chat. Oh, Troll saying it wasn't as big as last year. Well, as far as the amount of people that showed up, there weren't. But you know what? For the kids who showed up, it was awesome for them. 5 gifts. I mean, we still have plenty of gifts to give out, but there could have been, some concern of, safety issues. Obviously, there's concern of safety. Some people might have been, a little bit timid of not going because of that. Well, guess what? Now we have proof and evidence that there was none that we had to worry about. And if you worried about it, it was fine. There's no big deal. It's like Jeremy, he was concerned. So therefore, he stayed back. No big deal. But as far as any other people who've seen or was worried about maybe there being, something happening, nothing happened. I didn't see no conflict at all throughout the entire festival, one bit whatsoever. The only conflict, well, there was no conflict. It was Crystal. Little David slept in. So Crystal, she got there and it was already like past, like we were setting up. You'll see in today's video, setting up. And I was waiting for the What the Hell's girls to get there and then Crystal get there. So I got the Tube Town booth set up and it was fun. But yeah, they're really. We never really got to see anything, Trudy. What didn't you get? You didn't watch the live? I did a live. Madam Mayor did a live. DJ Radis did a live. DJ Radis live was just from the booth. So it's just kind of like a far away, right? Let me how many kids? Oh, yeah. Like, you know what? Any of the trolls, they're just upset because it was a success. And so what are they going to do? They're going to do what they do all the time. They're going to be upset and try to hate on something that was successful. I mean, that's what it is. And I don't know who is, who isn't. I don't pay attention. That you all know that I don't really care about that. I don't pay no attention to it. But, if there's people out there saying it, well, then they're just mad because they didn't come. I had somebody in my comments said it looked like it was a flop. So you know what my response was? You were just mad because you didn't come. You know what I mean? So sorry about your luck. It's all good. I think, okay, well, think about this. Well, last year we weren't prepared for it, right? So there were air-conditioned restrooms we had food on site. We had many vendors there that were selling crafts. You'll see in my video, I walked down and showed someone and checking out the birds. I'm not sure what all Madam Mayor and them showed. If they did, I'm sure they went up and down. So therefore, you can watch their channel as well. and see other things. But obviously, you can see the same vendors, but I'm not sure which one they stopped. I stopped at the bird vending booth. That was kind of fun. And I did different vendors on my live, I believe, as well. So there's going to be a lot of video footage out there that you can see between myself, what you do on Willis's video. Always weird when I talk like that, like I'm talking about somebody else. Madam Mayor and them, I'm sure they're going to do a video in the live. So you have multiple different things there. Yeah, the owls were cool. And that little screech owl was gnarly looking. He looked like a bat bird. It was pretty wild. Let me see. Mayor Zim is very shy. He kind of is shy, but he's not, but he is, it seems, I guess. But then again, you got a lot of things going on. Trolls are mad about DJ Radis on Madam Mayor's channel. Why were they mad about him being on the channel? Again, they're just going to find something to be mad about. Yep, exactly. Twins, Russians work. I never actually went in on, but Richard, me and Richard, I tell you what, man, Richard's a really cool guy. I mean, I've got to know him, got to know where he grew up, and we had some pretty good conversation. And actually, we come from some of the same stomping grounds as well. Obviously, he's a little bit older than me, but same area. And it's fun to to get to know people more and more. And like I said, like me and Zim were talking, I think really maybe some of the old timers that didn't have any belief or any thought that there could be something actually really happening. Look at my thumbnail. Look at that shot down the street. You know what I mean? It could probably, if I would have been like a photographer, I'd probably had better angles and like did better angles where it looked even better. But you all got to see it, in several different ways. Yeah, and again, but that's where, like I said, last year it was what the hell is Christmas in the Creek? It has now been handed off to the city. Oh, this is what I was trying to get at earlier on. Excuse me. In my opinion, the Railroad Festival, that's the name they came up with. But obviously, unfortunately, due to the hurricanes, and shout out to Uncle Frank and Yoda for their efforts to want to bring the trains there. That just getting, there's other priorities that got to be taken care of and are priority. So, but I think they should honestly, they should turn it into, not Christmas in the Creek, but like their own, like do away with the Railroad Festival, maybe have some of that talk about there, but, kind of make it the Otter Creek Christmas Festival, you know what I mean? And do that to where, they kind of rebrand it, you know what I mean? The Christmas in the Creek was kind of branded with What the Hells. What the Hells is now handed it off, and, or handed it back to where it's supposed to be. And therefore, I think they should, my opinion, should rebrand it, or being as they kind of got an idea as to what goes on next year. Really, it was that I had one lady ask, why do they call this a Railroad Festival? Because she had saw the keychains there, and I kind of told her a little bit about the history. They wanted to talk about the history of the town, but the hurricane, a lot of things getting away, a lot of things were learned, a lot of great advice that the council members had got from the vendors. I don't think there was one disappointed vendor that came, regardless if they made any money, they didn't spend any money because they were nobody had to pay for anything. I raised more money to pay for it. I said I haven't counted yet. It's just in a wad in the glove box, but at least enough money to pay for another booth. Patriot for Life Meemaw's in the house, everybody. You saw her doing donuts in her little scooter chair. That was fun. She was cool. It's finally cool to meet her. She donated the original cornhole bowl game to Tubetown. So shout out to Patriot for Life Meemaw. It was good to see you there. Yes, they should have combined. Yeah, well, that's just it. There's a lot of things learned. Keep getting comments. Why didn't mention George and Jeremy in the song? Because the song was about the helper else. Like I would omit Jeremy. Yeah, right, JK. I'm not sure. Again, call it the Hudson Holidays in the Creek. Again, that would be something that the city is they're gonna come back. They're gonna regroup. There's a good possibility I'll probably go to the next meeting just because of the fact of wanting to be like, hey man, great job, kudos to you guys. Anything that I could do to help again next year, maybe have a little bit of time to discuss it, you know what I mean? And to why it's fresh in everybody's brain. Hey, what could we improve on? What could we do better at? Where can we make adjustments? One thing I've seen would have been, and again, this is how the city grows as a council, as a board, and as a city grows as a community, but gets a little bit more of the local, like Prescription Outdoors. I wish I would have seen them there. They're the closest, they're like a Prescription Outdoor Outfitters. They're a shop in Chiefland, on the end of Chiefland, but they got some cool stuff. I wish I would have seen them there, but again, there probably were only 10 more spots available, and then we would have been out of room. We'd have been literally out of room on the very first try of a festival. And my brain's going all over the place, but I think that the kids, I saw the kids, but the council members come together while it's fresh on the brain. Maybe some of the community members will come and say, hey, you know what? Thank you for that. They got, because I don't know who lived there in the city, who didn't live in the city. I knew a few came, one came on my booth, but I don't know who's who. I don't really know a lot of people in Otter Creek. I wish I would have seen more people that I do know that were in Otter Creek, but I knew some of them were participating in the event, so therefore you wouldn't have seen them. Advertising earlier, yes, there's going to be a lot of improvement, and that's where I got a feeling, like I said, with it this year, the way it was, right on, Tina. We're just gonna go ahead and have to expand it right around the corner, down the other street. So public or none has the right to privacy. But yeah, a lot of people are talking that, and I do have kids in my video where I'm filming, like tonight's video, I'm high fiving one, and it's obvious everybody knows that I'm walking around with my tripod, my camera, that they're being filmed, and again, they're at a festival, so they're if they didn't want to be filmed, then they probably didn't come, and that's for hopefully next year. Like I didn't see Russell, I did see Don at Herschel's on Friday, the day prior. Seen him there. I was actually there eating a BLT with Routley 925, and he came in and got some things. And I just said hello to him, but it would have been cool to see him walk the festival, But again, it's time heals, people. Time heals, and so scars do fade. Look at this. You want to see where the bone came out my foot? It's fading. Hold on. Oh, I'm spinning around. See this ankle? See right there? It used to be a lot worse. But scars fade. It's going away. It used to look really gnarly. Actually, if you want to see it, you can go to my Instagram page and you can see literally when I got rushed to the hospital. I had to get rushed to another town because the hospital couldn't handle the injury. We were at a small town, but I'm in there and I had nobody to film it. So I got my phone, I'm filming it, and the doctor's pushing on it and the blood's coming out. He's like, does it hurt? I'm like, yeah. No. He's like, you take any medicine? I was like, yeah. And I was like, well, no. I was like, take a lot of ibuprofen from all the broken bones I've had. But yeah. And I got some pictures of the scars. Oh God, it was so gnarly. Like both sides of it, they had to. It was not a fun time because there were more than what I had raised, Nina. And at the same time, some didn't show up. Some of the vendors that didn't show up that were on the list prior. So let me explain that to everybody. So basically, the first 30, I believe it was 36 booths, maybe. The first ones we all raised money for, those were taken care of. Now, some of those so after that, the people who signed up paid the $35. Well, not all the people showed up for the free boost. So they went around and let the people know, hey, and on top of that, they wanted the vendors to be, happy and satisfied. So therefore, the ones who did end up have no problem paying for it, next thing you know, like, hey, they got reimbursed. It wasn't a very hefty fee. It was only $35, but at the same time, I think that shows kudos to the city because the fact of, the boosts were raised, the money was raised for the boosts. On top of that, even if whatever the case may be, the city's willing to take a few $100 hit, if you will, say 4 boosts maybe, and that's not even a few $100. That's under $200 to make those 4 vendors happy and want to come back next year. I mean, you got to think smart, people, and that's like a lot of these people that try to make comments and stuff. They're not really thinking too smart because they make comments to make them look silly. But what's up? I haven't been reading chat. I'm sorry. My knee used to be like that from an old football injury. Oh, it's funny. Trolls only have I know. Well, no. So they were cooking. The chaining post was cooking chicken. They had a plate of chicken for $10. You had baked beans, chicken, and a glass of sweet tea. And so I don't know how the vendors did. I did. Again, it's not my festival to go around and talk to the vendors and be like, hey, how'd you do? You guys, did you make money? That's again, this is being put on by the city. Everything's kind of transitioning back. So therefore, the event now is going to be up to the city to work with, and that's where they have to understand, to continue this tradition, the city's going to have to start working at the next meeting as to starting to figure out how to get toys, how to reach out for donations, go to different places, look, and talk about, hey, look at what this community has basically kind of turned this event into through people in the community, and start collecting toys, because they're going to need to, because you don't want to, have it and then, not have enough toys. That it's better to have toys left than to not have enough toys. And that's where, you know, that might have been God looking down at us and saying, you know what, this year there won't be as many people for whatever reason, to get presents, but that leaves plenty of presents for all the kids who did show up. They all got 5. It might have to be limited to 3, just because of the fact that the event grows. And so, these are all things that the city's gonna have to start working on and planning, because it's obvious this is going to be, a staple there in that community, and maybe future events to come. I did catch wind of a possible spring festival, and that being future events for to come to Otter Creek. It doesn't mean has to be put on by the city of Otter Creek. Obviously, they do great. If they don't, if Zim wants to do it out of his own pocket, he has the facility. He could pay the fee to rent the street. Maybe I don't know how that works, but whatever the case may be, bringing more things there. Like I was saying earlier, there's 600 people on here. You can hit it up. It's not a festival. It's going to take you all day, but you spend a good 2-3 hours there, even if it's 1 hour, and then you cruise over to Cedar Key, spend an hour in there. You have a nice day trip. You get a nice, good driving meditation with Willis. Oops, the mayor. But you know what I mean, like driving. Because again, if you ever been to Otter Creek, if you come out of Chieftain, you got a good, nice little drive through the woods. If you come out of English, you got a nice little drive through the woods. If you come out of Bronson, you got a nice little drive through the woods. If you come from Cedar Key, you got a nice little drive through the woods. So it's all, for me, it's mind soothing. I'm not sure, Debbie. I don't know what the future plans will be. I'll see them tomorrow. I gotta go back out there and get my stuff, get the tables, the trailer, and finalize the stuff. I got so I don't know what the next. I think everybody was just, especially for me, I think even for them, not only is them trying to get his RV park in order, and then the festival, and I think like today and tomorrow is just going to be kind of a, for me tomorrow I got to go out there and start moving that stuff, and probably cruise down by Tube Town, but nevertheless, life continues. I got to get out there and keep moving and grooving. But with the big race that we've had, that event and this event, and I still got to go out and finish picking up out the track. But needless to say, I just I'm thankful for every day I get to do it, and that is wake up, open my eyes, and say, man, it's gonna be an awesome day. Yeah, it's a good idea, Fran. And so those are some ideas, and I'll reach out to you all in the chat as well. There's been 2,000 people to watch this so far. 600 people has been on, currently on. But that, and that's what's so cool. That's what's so cool. This city, it's the city now. It's the city now that is growing. I mean, that's to me, it's just amazing, and it's amazing to be a part of it. And let's be honest, it all started, with the Hudson family tradition, but then Jeremy bringing it back from what the hell. So, like I said in the video, when I'd seen Jeremy, shout out to him for doing it, and then for again, like handing it back, in a sense. He's got all kinds of things with the whatnot moving and grooving. Man, I tell you, if you guys don't understand, and that's just so you know, I'll be getting that moving here pretty soon for me. We got a lot of custom jewelry, but do you guys remember last year Christmas in the Creek at the schoolhouse? You know how much setup we took to that, and then tear down, and so therefore, that was all on What the Hells, and now it's back to the city, which obviously all the What the Hells help out, all the the community helps out. People were asking about the commissioners; they were there. Rex was helping. You'll see in tonight's video. But what's up, James? Shooting peaceful here, Shady Oaks. Thanks. Just so everybody knows, Patriot for Life, Meemaw. She goes and stays in Shady Oaks. Don't you stay? You don't live there full time, I don't believe. But she comes and goes and stays at Shady Oaks. It's really nice if you guys either are Shady Oaks or Zim's RV. Shady Oaks is usually pretty full, but But both places, Otter Creek, again, just go there and hang out. In fact, Eddie T and Debbie T, are you guys in the chat? Anyway, I'm gonna give them a shout. Like I told Joy, they're here for a week, and they only live over in Williston, but they decided, hey, let's just go, stay at Zem's RV Park for a week, and they can go hit Crystal River, go hit Cedar Key. But me and Joy were gonna invite them, out to dinner one night during the week while they're here, just because they're viewers, friends, family that come that, again, like I said, everybody out here that watches and helps support, friends and family. But, just thankful that, they come and help. And IDT helped out. Big shout out to John helping with some of the things we were doing there at the RV park. Okay, yeah. So Patriot for Life, she visits 3 trips a year from Mississippi. MI, SSI, PPI. Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep the toys for the following year. I mean, they might. There's another, something else going on that they could jump in and help out. They might. Look at Jalopy Jalopy. Nearly 6 p.m. here. Going to my parents' house for dinner now. Merry Christmas and thanks for doing something selfless and good for Otter Creek. Jalopy, thank you for being such a supporter and helping with all you do, man. I can't tell you, it's again, people like you, people like the people who just watch my videos. It's everybody out there supports it that makes this fun, and I thank you guys for thanking me for what I do. I get to do what you guys see me do because of you, and it's the best life to help people. Like I said, man, I just can't get enough just helping people. It's just so much fun to me. I get so much joy out of it, and that's just what I enjoy. So thank you, man. Appreciate it. Go eat dinner. Enjoy your dinner with your parents, and give them a big old hug. Tell them that's from Willis, and once again, we appreciate you and all the 20 gifted memberships. That's on Tubetown too. I better put something out there. I better do like a little member thing. Oh boy. Today I'm relaxing though, but I almost got the video done. It's about a 20-minute video, might be a little longer, but it is the setup of Christmas in the Creek / Railroad Festival. Again, I think it should be rebranded, but it's from when I left the house at 5:18 till the near end, where you guys are gonna meet Daniel. And Daniel was a real special kid that was there at the awesome man. He was a cool cat. He kept saying, I don't mean to keep bothering you. I'm like, no, you're not bothering me. He just wanted to hang out and chat, you know what I mean? And he's like, you're a YouTuber? And I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, well, I never met a YouTuber. And so I was like, you got a YouTube channel? He's like, no. So he's gonna make one. So we're gonna get him subscribers. I told him he has a name on there, but he says, will you respond to me if I comment? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. But I'm gonna keep my eye out for him. It's Daniel Luke, I believe. So everybody keep an eye out for him. And he's probably, I don't know, 12 years old maybe. And then there was another littler dude. He was probably 8. And I gave him both one of my cards. Actually, Daniel went and followed me right there. He's one of my new. Maybe I can go find his name on the thing. He's one of my newest followers. He just followed me yesterday. But yeah, the kids love. All the kids are having a good time. Some of the kids were opening toys out when they were coming out the back door. They were already opening the toys. So I'm sure a lot of parents are grateful. I mean, I'm grateful that we have 594 people on my live. So that's pretty awesome for me. I don't really have a lot of people that come on my lives a lot. We usually have about 100, maybe 200 sometimes. So yeah, Furby the Owl was definitely awesome, wasn't it? That Furby the Owl was so cool. And I'm not sure if everybody who's in the chat, who was in the chat that was there that I met, because I met several viewers that were there that were in the chat, or that were there that watched the channel. So if you were there and we talked, put 1 and just put 1 in the chat so we'll know. Because I won't remember. I remember everybody, but I wouldn't remember if I'm obviously Meemaw Patriot for Life, because I remember her. But I met some other viewers that might chime in the chat, but I wouldn't recognize you there if that makes any sense. Malcolm gifted 5 Tubetown memberships. Malcolm with 5 Tubetown memberships. It's going to be Ali, Coco, Dahlia, Patriot for Life, Meemaw. Oh, no, Dahlia. Nope, sorry, you already bought yours. And Jeanette. Hope that's not too loud for y'all. Appreciate you, Malcolm. Always rocking. Appreciate your support, man. Again, I appreciate all your support. You guys make this that much more of a enjoyable thing to do. Even though, like I said, it took several years to get to this point, but and we're still getting there, and getting even bigger and better. And my whatnot, we're gonna be kicking off with a lot of craft jewelry. I'm gonna start focusing on that, and so you'll see more. You'll see more me and Julia more. You know, I want her to get her whatnot moving, but that's her pace. She'll get it when she gets it, and but yeah, that's just gonna be another fun stream of revenue that continuously goes along with the fun employment. There's some other interesting things that are going on that we all know about. Well, not we all, but several of us, and not even all are in the chat. Actually, nobody's in the chat. I think no, but things going on but stay tuned here pretty soon as to happenings that are going down. Da-da-da-da. Always, man, it's cool. Appreciate you again, Malcolm. Thank you. I tell you, it's a nice day. I got shorts. I got the mayor outfit on. I got my mayor shorts. Mayor. I don't got the Willis time hat, but I got the mayor hat. Oh, Jamie, that'd be sweet. Hey, you helped out this year. We had that red Easy Up. That was funny. You're like, there's holes in it. You know what's weird is I wonder what those holes are for. I wonder if there's like little vent releases. Because it's weird that you put an eyelet in the canvas like that, There's Eddie. What's up, my man? Hey, people. I think somebody mentioned in my comments about and I'm not sure if they're just trying to be wise, or it was kind of the impression that I got. But they're like, oh, the bird sanctuary, the city allowed them to be there. The city didn't discriminate against nobody. So if those people across the street in Tubetown, if they have something going on, they could have did something there. There was no discrimination against nobody. So if there's people out there saying that, that's them just starting rumors and making things up, which seems to be the trend with several of the people out there that do that. Again, I don't watch enough of them to know. I hear bits and pieces here and there, and I just laugh. But yeah, that's just the way it is. The Grinch was there though. The Grinch was. I can't show you. Actually, I got a picture of the Grinch in front of Tubetown. I got a picture of the Grinch in front of the mayor at Tubetown. It was emailed or texted to me. Orange Cat's doing good, Kim. He's out and about right now. Well, he was sleeping in the chair earlier. I'm just hanging out. I'm not sure how long I do my live day. I'm just gonna hang out with you all. I might go longer than an hour just because I can. You want to hear a story? Oh man, no, I won't tell that story. Because I can. I remember that. Well, he was lucky he didn't come near me. Yeah, again, I don't know any of it. I don't know as to what. I don't really pay no dang attention to it, as you all know. I do know this, as the mayor of Tubetown, when I did show up, I kid you not, I'm not sure if I said this on the live, right? Or if I said it at all, maybe in a video, maybe I didn't. But you guys ever seen Tim the Toolman Taylor? I kid you not, hand to God, I have an image burned in my brain. It's to me, it's just hilarious to me. But I have an image burned in my brain. Have you ever seen Tim the Toolman Taylor on the neighbor, Wilson from Tim the Toolman Taylor? Like literally, the first day I got there, when I got out the truck, I was checking out the fence, and I kid you not, it wasn't like at the fence. And again, I'm my hand to God, I'm not. There's no need for me to say anything or start anything, but I could just see was the neighbor, the gentleman over there that I waved to. He waved back to me. I think he didn't realize it was me, but just looking over the fence at me. And I was thinking to myself, didn't you guys have that put up so that you didn't have to look at me? Because people were saying that I was harassing. I'll go and bet it's still out there. So if anybody can prove that the mayor of Tubetown was harassing the neighbors, please, the bet is still going. Nothing has ever come about it though. But Heidi ho, yes. But yeah, and you know what? Like I said, that one day I was coming back down to Tubetown to drop off another prize in a mailbox. When I left the schoolhouse, this was one night, and then they were leaving, and I waved as they drove by. I just waved, and they waved. The guy waved back. And I'm not sure if he would realize it was me or not, because I pulled into Tubetown, and I put the new gift in the box. When I pulled out and I left, I kept going down, and I came out where the bridge was, and they were coming back around the corner from the bridge. I guess maybe they forgot something, I waved again, but they didn't wave back the second time. But yep. But that's literally I have that image in my head. The mustache. It was from the mustache up. And I know what I said. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't because the dude literally wasn't standing at the fence over it like that, but he was back far enough where that's what I could see. And then after that, you can see his feet under the fence when they were up close. So that's one thing I mentioned. If anybody out there is, let them know that you can see them walking along the fence if they're walking along the fence, checking the fence line. Maybe I'm not sure. But yeah, it was kind of funny. I thought it was funny. But everybody knew we were at too. Everybody knew where everybody was at this weekend. So once again, it proved all is well, and things are moving and grooving, baby. Debbie Benton, just so everybody knows, Debbie's on my stalk of viewer list from like a year ago. Eventually, Debbie, it happened. Remember, I talk about things, and sometimes it doesn't. I told Joy I was gonna write her song. That was like 18 years ago. No, it was longer. No, I told her that like probably 20 years ago, but it took 18 years for me to finally write it. I don't know. It took a long time. But I let everyone's enjoyable. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna get out and do some more goofing. I wish I could have got cleaned up at Tube Town a little bit more, but I didn't get a chance to get things blown off. But Sam Billy, what's up? Okay, well, originally that's what I thought about Kilroy. Remember Kilroy? I used to draw Kilroy when I was in school. That was about the only thing I could draw was a fence line, an eye, and a nose over it. Oh, dude. So, do me and Joe have any plans for the new year? So, my birthday is New Year's Eve. So, everybody has a celebration of my birthday. We usually don't go and do nothing just because it's just too much out and too many other people out. There's a lot of intoxicated people out, a lot of police out. Just we usually stay home. Now, it's not to say that if like I don't want to go out and go drink. Like, if we have a designated driver, I don't want to go out and like have a drink at actually, to be honest with you, going like anywhere really stinks on New Year's Eve because it costs you like $100, super packed, crowded, overrated. I get to sit here and have a fire and maybe have a few friends over and shoot some guns off. And that's always fun. Try out the new AR that I got. That one's not as loud though. That's Zoe's 22. But yeah, maybe if the RV's back on, the RV's still on the rental, which I'm pretty pumped about. But soon I think it should be up unless they re-extend it. Hopefully they'll re-extend it. But maybe we'll get the RV and we'll have a New Year's Eve bash out at Glowing Palms RV Park. Makes me sick how everything anyone does. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't pay much attention to it. The guy Biggins, yeah, he was there. He came to my booth and was filming. Again, none of them bother me. They don't. Yeah, exactly, Lois. No doubt about it. Sam Billy, is your truck door open? Oh, Larry already called me out and out earlier. You gotta be fast. Larry originated that. He started that, but no, it's not right now. Actually, I need to move my truck to shade. I gotta unload the sound out of my truck. I gotta finish my video. That way I'm done with that. And then we'll just move forward from there. No, there's still quite a few toys left. There's a good amount to start for next year. You know what I mean? Which is great. But like I said, they're gonna have to need to start, thinking about next year now because it'll be here before you know it. And you definitely want to have a substantial amount of toys because I got a feeling now people are gonna be like, okay, wait a minute. They knew about it in the first year, and two, if we advertise through TV20, remember it was advertised on TV20. So therefore, think about the audience when it's advertised on TV20. I mean, come on. So that's your local news station. We have people coming from Georgia, so a lot of people might have heard. A lot of people might have heard after the fact. Yeah, right. Chance for sure. The whole weekend, I'd rather just stay home or if I said of course they're actually, you know what? Patriot for life. I believe, I'm going to show the person on the video footage who I believe the guy who signed the guest book, he says he got scammed out of 14,000. I owe him or Jeremy owes him or something. I'm not really too sure, but but yeah, I believe I got everybody on tape, obviously, but but I believe I pinpoint because obviously you can tell the difference between the fans, and then this individual comes walking from the direction of the driveway and then walks back that direction. And I got to do a few more investigating things to really put the. Or I just you know what I do? I'm just gonna throw the picture up on the video and say, hey, if this is you and you're one of our supporters and you signed a guest book, say what's up in the chat, and then we'll find out. Because if it's one of the supporters that came there to support, great. If not, there's one person in there who went there and wrote a comment as to, again, nothing. I read it on one of my videos actually. Said I owed him 14 grand or Jeremy owed him, I don't know. To watch a video on somebody else's another YouTube channel. But like I told you, I ain't got time for that stuff. I don't got time to watch my own videos. Jessica, man, oops, no problem. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, you'll see. Like I was wondering where you guys were at whenever you'll see in tonight's video when I was setting up. You know, I basically had video from yesterday morning when I left the house to get in there when it was pitch black. It was like 5:30. Nobody was there. I was starting to set things up. The actually second person to roll in was DJ Radis, and so again, shout out to him for helping out. And it actually took a load off me because, you know, to have a playlist and to play the music and you know. And to do the booth, it worked out pretty good. So once again, shout out DJ Radis. Mary Dell, I did sleep till 9 o'clock today. I really don't like sleeping past that because then you get up and your day's gone. It's like, it's almost time to cook dinner. But yeah, I did take it easy. I've been taking it easy, and I was like, you know what? I need to do a live on Tubetown, do like a recap, how fun, it was successful. The thumbnail says it all, in my opinion. And that was a thumbnail from the end where a couple of the other vendors didn't show up. A couple of vendors that had dual spots. So, yeah, it was. Yeah, Jessica. So, again, Jessica got to meet Patriot for Life. But shout out to Jessica and Jenny, her sister Jenny, for all their hard work there. I know Aunt Patty showed up. Debbie Farmer showed up to help out. I know the ladies were doing some elves in the, sorry, my eyes getting like, but doing some L's there, but then the other L's, like, we had plenty of L's, which worked out good. So, but shout out to the What the Hell's girls for all the help they did. And I know they're helping at the schoolhouse as well, helping with packing. I know the whatnot thing is kind of really went, pretty awesome. And so I'm not sure, and they're going to be doing a whatnot tonight, obviously, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, shout out to them for helping out. And but big shout out to Jessica and Jenny for heading up and manning the booth. And Jessica was able to make the shirt sale happen, able to, because the one lady all she had was a credit card, but she had Cash App, so she was able to Cash App me the money, and I was able to pay Jessica for or actually I gave the lady the money back and then let her pay Jessica for whatever. So I was like an ATM. That was funny. But it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't really remember that much. I think it was something to do with maybe it was Jeremy that he said something about a storage unit. I don't know. I have to go back and read the book. Actually, I'll be going probably exchanging out the book. I found out that all the gifts are gone, so there's nothing. I gotta go and replenish the mailbox tomorrow. I'll probably change out I'll put the book where the Railroad Festival people who started signing the Railroad Festival book, and so therefore I'm gonna put that one in there as a new one. Yeah, Palmer's Archer Homestead. You were there, right? We have to meet Palmer's Archer Homestead. Still got email. Alicia, oh crap! I still got an email her for a no shirt. Oh yeah, yeah. So again, I haven't been on enough to know. I know they got some tons of little things, little gimmicks and stuff they do, but eventually I'm gonna do that again. My whatnot's gonna be moving to groove. So we got a lot of custom jewelry. Then once the custom jewelry's gone, then I'm gonna start doing units and start doing stuff out of units. And so okay, that's right. It was your hubby that was there. Palmer's Archer Homestead's husband was there. That's right. Because I remember he's saying you'll see her. I'll see you comment in the chat sometimes. I am more convinced than ever that Jeremy is an honorable person and isn't going to not pay. What does he owe? I mean, I'm pretty sure he pays his bills. Yep, he did, didn't he? Yep, it was cool. It was cool. Throwing welcome to Christmas on the Creek. It's typical stuff that you do as a DJ or MC. Um, LRG, what's up? Yep, went live on Tubetown, baby. I'm gonna hang out for a bit. Ooh, Michelle is dropping the S word. Michelle, you're supposed to put the money sign in front of it. Yeah, you can't actually cuss, Michelle. Huh. Oh yeah. Again, it's what's fun. I wish I could show you because I'm doing my live from my phone. I can show you the picture on my phone. Again, I don't. It's no concern of mine, but I think I got him. I think I know. I think I pinpoint who he is. So, but you guys will let me know because if he's one of you all that's watching, he's gonna say, "Hey, that's me." So we will see. I'll just give you an idea. It's a male, probably in his mid-20s, maybe early 30s. I don't know. I believe darker hair. So it was Lois. It was fun, wasn't it? It was cool, man. Where's Eddie T and Debbie T? I'm surprised I ain't seen the chat. They might be out cruising around. But that was cool. Yeah, it was good. It was good to see some of the people that you see in the chat out there and getting to meet them and getting to put faces with name, getting to put more personalities with people, because you only know what you know a lot of times on what you see on the computer. But oh yeah, okay. So there it is. The money comment has nothing to do with Travis. It was put in the book so Travis could read it. But it's about Jeremy. And see, the guy's probably like, oh yeah, haha, I got him to read it. It's like, nah, haha, you look like an idiot. You know what I mean? It's like, and I got you on camera too. Now we can blast you all over the internet if I want. I don't know what he was thinking, like how he wouldn't see him or not. Even just like Jessica, she's like, did you see me and my nephew? I was like, of course I did. I gotta crack my back. Hold on. See if you can hear it. I'm gonna put the microphone back here. It may or may not crack. Nope. Just a little one. A lot of times it was like, you thought it would have been covered more. What, the event? Hey, you know what I learned? Okay, so you guys want to hear this fun story? When this is back when I dove in, just like I dove in with YouTube. And I told Julie we're taking all my savings and I'm just going hard at it for 1 month and we're just gonna see what goes. That's with the two channels. But so one day we got this letter in the mail. I told the story before, but I got this letter in the mail and it said, hey, for a free hotel stay in Cocoa Beach and a free dinner, come sit through our seminar. So I was like, heck, Julie, well, we ain't nothing to do Tuesday night, whatever it was. Let's go sit through the seminar and get a free hotel stay and dinner. So we go there. It was back in 2000, 2001, maybe 99, something like that. Back when e-commerce was just coming out, right? And so we go sit through the seminar. It's about selling stuff, and about how to sell stuff on the internet, how to build your website to where you're going to get, the most amount of views. People can go to will find your stuff on Google with generic terms. And so it sounds like a fart. Yeah, right. That was a chair creaking. But so we went to the seminar and it was one time deal. You had to pay like $6,000 to get this to sign up for this program, get all this online schooling and build your website and all this stuff. And obviously I was like, I don't got that kind of money. And we were just there to get the free dinner and hotel stay. Well, we went home that night and I started thinking about it. I'm like, man, this will work for what I want to do in my shows. But what really convinced me is they said, look, you can sell anything. And they showed a guy and they showed what he did and his revenue and how they built his website. He took clocks, he bought a bunch of generic clocks. He'd go out to he owned a bunch of cows and he'd go out to the cow field after the cows had taken a dump while it was still fresh. So he smashed the clock down in there to where it was level with the top. Then he let it dry. And then he picked it up and put like a little hanging thing on it. And he sold like cow bleep clocks, and they sold like literally. So people bought dried piles of cow crap with a clock dried in them, literally. But um, I'm sorry, I've been reading the chat. But so then we slept on it. I'm like, man, this is work. I told Julie, I was like, let's just put it on a credit card. Let's put it on a credit card. And so I called back the next day, and man, thank goodness this bellhop didn't lose his job. But I asked this bellhop, I was like, man, there were some guys there for a seminar yesterday. Is there any way you can get hold of one of them so I can get the deal? Because once they left, obviously it cost like $10,000. I had to get on the deal then. But I got on the deal, man. I still got my, I mean, it's still, I haven't really been paying no attention to it. I haven't updated it in so long. I don't know if I know the password to get back on there, but it still goes. I still get inquiries for shows. Actually, I got one to get back to in Tennessee at a marina. I just haven't been focusing on it, but yeah, back to the point at hand was, people will buy stuff. Battery power is low. I'm going to plug it in, saying 15%. I didn't have the sourdough cookie. I didn't get to eat that though. Cow pie clocks. Yep. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I got a feeling there's a lot of, I believe Yvonne sent a lot of it. I'm not sure if she's in the chat, but I had a lot of custom jewelry the different viewers had sent, but there's a lot of really nice stuff in there. I'm like, I think it should do well. You know what I mean? It's all going to start at $1. It's just going to be $1. Start at $1 and it just go up. Oh, Kim, you forgot to use the dollar sign. That's funny. That is pretty funny saying that though. I don't know. I really wasn't interested in, but can you believe it though? That's wild. There's been 3,113 people has been on this live so far, so that's pretty cool, man. I appreciate everybody jumping on. We've been on here 1 hour and 11 minutes. Well, at Otter Creek on your first Christmas fair for a long time, the town can start to put the past behind. Exactly, Donna. I think that's what needs to be done. I think maybe some of the old timers will come out for the festival. Like I said, it was cool to see Don over at Herschel's the day before, but it would be cool to see him walking. Again, everybody already knows where I stand on the whole thing. I have nothing to do with any of it. It has nothing to do with me. And so therefore, it'll be cool because he lives in the city. But maybe they didn't want to because they didn't want to be YouTube. Maybe that's why they come. Obviously, I don't YouTube them. I mean, if he would have been there, I might have been, oh, there's Don. But it's what it is. So. Clown. You talking about the guy who? I'm sorry. Yeah, and Patty. I named her the American Gladiator Warrior. It's actually American Gladiator and American Ninja Warrior, but I'd call it American Gladiator Warrior. I think I mixed the two together on accident. What's up, Nina? Yeah, well, I had with that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see the chat and read the chat. Exactly. Well, that's what I told them. The festival can only get better from there. I mean, we had, the odds were obviously stacked against us. Everybody knows the odds were stacked against the festival because of, the different, people in the town that weren't, in cahoots with other people in town. That's just the town people, from past history. Like the other people that shows up to the meetings. Like several people I've seen in the past videos, I didn't see them there, regardless of what side they were on. Like the young lady who came in and asked about the festival, like where the money was going and the dogs and stuff. Like I didn't see them there. They may have been, I don't know, but several of the people I've seen at the meetings, I didn't see there, which is maybe they had prior plans. I don't know, but maybe they just didn't want to support it. Now they're like, hey, maybe we should support our community and get out and maybe we'll meet our neighbor that we didn't like and actually like them. Who knows? Life's too short, people. All good, Michael or Michelle. Man, I always can't spell either one of them right. Well, exactly. Yeah, very true, Jax. And that's another thing. Like Jax just says, as far as I loads of respect to Jeremy and George for sitting this one out, not only for safety, but to say, uh, based to the here we go town, you got this, and just even though it was a collaboration of the two, but at the same time, with Jeremy and George, not feeling safe there and not going, it does show the town that hey, we can continue this. We can rebrand it. We can start this event and really move forward with our town. And then, like I said earlier in the chat, possibly start other festivals. Possibly have like a spring show. You know what I mean? Now it's been proven that there can be a festival out there, and it can only grow from here. So that's what's so cool about. Oh, there's Gina. Everybody say what's up to Gina. Hashtag baby. Appreciate all your help. Gina was one of the elves, as always. She's part of the What the Hell's girls. So it's good to see. I found it sad that Christmas in the. What'd you find sad, Pink Rose? No, so John Boy, unfortunately, the trains got hit by the hurricanes. We knew that in advance, and we talked about it in a few lives. But shout out to Uncle Frank and Yoda, which I haven't seen them in any lives lately. But they they tried to get the trains ready in time, but unfortunately, they got damaged by hurricanes. And on top of that, more importantly, Uncle Frank's house took a pretty hard hit. So therefore, there's more priorities going on than to get the trains there. And like I said, that's where maybe they should rebrand. Still have the trains for next year, but rebrand it as the Otter Creek Christmas Festival or something like that. Take away Christmas from the Creek. Yeah, Christmas in the Creek was started by Jeremy, but the Otter Creek Christmas was originated by the Hudson family, and then from there, you can they can kind of like rebrand it. You know what I mean? Like rebrand the event. Oh, there's Julie in the background. What you doing, babe? Filling the animals' water. Filling the wild animals' water.
I need your help with two things.
What's that?
The EC vents and that black water.
Well, I told you. I just dragged those out and changed the water.
I mean, if you would do it.
Yeah, well, people, she's wanting me to go right now. I got to get off the lot.
Don't lie.
I wasn't lying. Don't be nice. I'm just kidding. Create to business. Townspeople, stay away. Yeah, again, I'm not sure as to what all townspeople were there or not. But Yoda got married right on. Well, congratulations, Yoda. Did he get married and his wife already kick him off YouTube? I'm just kidding. Well, if you talk to him, tell him I said what up. The wife's calling Travis. Lois says, Lois or Luis, or is it both? Or man, I am. But Janice says, chop, chop. What? Look at, did you hear what she just said? Did you hear all the meth bombs she just dropped? There's no shame in her game. Look how Lois. Oh, that's funny. What's up, Kim? She got mad. F bombs with Julia. Hey, everybody can think what they want, Shirley. Some people liked better last year. Some people didn't. But, people can have their thoughts about it. The town people, and I'm pretty sure the majority of vendors, from what I understand, if not all of them, were happy. And it'll happen again. Right on, Allie. Have a great dinner. She's they got swiped. No, she doesn't, Debbie. Julie, don't take no crap. That's why it was probably best any of the haters didn't show up to the thing while she was there. The weather was perfect, man. You're totally wrong, Pink Rose. I found sad Christmas mood for schoolhouse with Jeremy. Brought it back now. The town took it away. No, you're completely wrong. It has been basically handed back off to the town. So you gotta go back and rewatch some videos there, Pink Rose. Right, Dwayne? uh, it's hard to say. I wouldn't know until the picture count comes out. That'd be the most accurate way we'd be able to figure out as to the amount of people who came to Christmas in the Creek. Other than that, I wouldn't know. Thing about it was, last year it was a big long line. This year they did it in like groups of people, and you'll see in tonight's video. You'll see my perspective of the thing starting at 5:18 a.m. I believe. Da-da-da. Yeah, it's all good. Nobody hate on Pink Rose. I'm not saying anybody is. I'm just saying that you must understand that it had nothing to do with that. And you might have missed the other video where Jeremy explained it in my video and What's Doing Willis as to where it started from with the town, and then Russ not allowing the budget to go through when Darlene was wanting to do it, and the Jeremy jumping on board. It was too late, but then they got together and did it again for last year, and now with the town, a new council with a new life in it. It only goes back. It only makes sense to go back to the town. On top of that, it started with the town, and what better place to have it than with the town and not just related to, what the hell. So I think it's pretty awesome how it kind of came full circle. Oh yeah, Hudson Sisters were there. All of them, from the youngest to the oldest, I believe. I know for sure the oldest, the boss. It's always they're a hoot. They're awesome. All of them are just good people. Yes, it's okay. Again, Pink Rose, you may have missed a few videos. That's all. It's all good. No worries. No, no big deal. But yeah, it was definitely they didn't leave them out of it, and they didn't take it away from them. I think it was. Well, Shirley, I mean, how can you compare fun at the schoolhouse, even though even if you took away the rain? All right, keep in mind that people stood out there for 6 hours, some of them in the rain. But let's be honest. Let's talk about this seriously. How much more fun would it be to have a festival that you can go and see vendors for the parents? You can get food. We had air conditioned restrooms. We had handicap restrooms. Like, I don't understand. I really can't logically think that standing in line for 6 hours with nothing to do, on top of that, throw rain on top of it, would be better than being at a festival where you had hot food, cold drinks, people, friendship, fellowship. You had animal sanctuaries that you could see birds. You had cool crafts you could buy. You had you had just a lot more. Just like Jessica said, it's never been about Germany. It's always been about the kids, the magic of Christmas, and the gifts of the Lord. Amen to that, Jessica. And Jeremy was just the person was able to facilitate it. He had the audience. And the audience is what helped facilitate him being able to do it. Him being a YouTuber, him being able to use you as the audience. You know how many gifts that were sent this year from Jeremy's audience, which are a lot of my audience come from Jeremy's viewership, obviously. But you know how many gifts were there that were gifted from you all, which made it that much awesomer. There was no going and raiding a toy store this year. That was all you all, the viewers, that sent it all, and then the leftover toys from last year. And so Jeremy was the one that was able to facilitate it, and graciously, the God working in the great ways that he does, it worked full circle where I was able to kind of get handed back to the city. And then on top of that, let's be honest about this too. Let's think about the fact of with the amount of people who dislike Jeremy, it's probably not in his best interest to open his private property to a public event. Let's face it. Gosh only knows that could have been, to me, that would have been a little bit more of maybe a safety concern. What if somebody snuck off and tried damaging the building or something? Gosh only knows. But I think it was just God working in great ways. Yeah, well, exactly. That's right too. Even though they're not doing it on their own, because there's a lot like Jessica, Gina, Debbie, Christina Ramen Noodles. I mean, you have a lot of other support that helps behind the scenes that a lot of people don't even see. Obviously, Deanna. There's so much other support, and it's everybody. It's this whole community. As I say, it's the what the hell's nation. It's a bunch of good, awesome people. And then you got other people out there who don't like what the hell's, and that's fine. Yeah, there's literally people out there who like Jeremy who don't like me because I ride his coattails or whatever, and it's all good. It's fine, but yeah, yeah, and that's just it. So here's something I know, right, Nancy? Hey, here's another thing. That's what I have to do for all my shows. You can do a private event open to the public, but you have to put the proper insurance in place, proper liability, spectator liability insurance, vendor insurance. So the city had all that in place. There's all those things in place for if there was something to happen, the insurance was in place to do it. It's not to say Jeremy can't do an event at his facility again. Again, you put the proper procedures into place, it's easy to do. But I think it was God just working in awesome ways. Who's what brings blessing? Amen to that, Kim. So Gina and Jessica, are you guys all still in town? Are you guys doing dinner? I got hair on my tongue, sorry. I'm not sure where that came from. But 600 people on here. I'm gonna have to take out the microphone and plug in my charger soon. I'll probably just have to get off soon. We'll do an hour now. We'll do another 4 minutes. We got 600 people, almost 3,500 people been watching so far. You're in Cedar. How long are you guys there for? I haven't seen Rocco lately, Rick. So did Steamers, but did Steamers move? Did they move to somewhere? I heard something about they moved over there by the tiki bar. Oh yeah, the sisters did, Shirley. They were set up on the other side of the road. So they come to the route, they get to play games. Like I saw comments like, oh, there were no games for kids. Yes, there were games for kids. Watch my video tonight. They had to throw the dart at the board, win a prize. You had my Tubetown games. I didn't have time to go get some of the other Tubetown games to bring. But Hudson sisters were on one side and then we were on the other. And so therefore they got the candy and the apples and oranges. And then they got on our side, they got all the Tubetown gifts and freebies and everything everybody sent. So was it the original Steamers or where's it at? Gina, did they move it? What's up, Darlene? Next track, we got two races in February or January and a race in February. So there'll be a mixture of. Oh, and just so everybody knows, I came up with this thought last night. I have a new plan. Maybe I should hold off on saying it. Does the town have a place to store toys next year? I'm guessing. If not, they're going to probably rent a storage unit. The Second Street Cafe they combine. Okay, cool. That's cool. Good deal. Right on, Karen. Yeah, hey, it was the one that got it all kickstarted for sure. It was definitely the one that got it kickstarted. I know we do need to do some karaoke at Tubetown. I do, but I have a new idea. Actually, I was talking about it last night. I might just hold off a bit on it. Huh? Yeah. Joy says she would, so I'm gonna hold off. It's exciting though. It is exciting. Will do, Brian.
Right, so I need just those two things done.
Which the waters? I already did the laundry.
The black water and the AC unit.
Oh, okay. Shows we open the store. Yeah, Kim. So tonight's video, you guys will get it. You guys will get to see inside the store as well as the barber shop, and you'll get to meet the owner. You'll get to. I believe she's the owner. You'll get to see the chicken being cooked. You're gonna get to go inside the newest business in Otter Creek tonight, 6:30 p.m. What you doing, Willis? Tonight, what you doing, Willis? 6:30 p.m. Find out what the inside of the Otter Creek Trading Post looks like, baby. Yep, it was, Brian. Again, we're excited to see it grow. As I mentioned, it ain't gonna get worse than that. you know, it ain't gonna get worse. It's only, like I said, we were only probably 10 booths short. And like I said, some of the vendors that didn't show up had double booths. So if two of them didn't show, there's four booths. So there's literally only maybe 6 available spots left that we had room for. So yeah, everything's fine. It's good. They're all there. Yeah, Zim has plenty of storage. There's plenty of storage. On top of that, he can rent a storage unit. There's all kinds. See you, Brian. I'm getting hungry. It's getting close to lunchtime. Actually, it's past lunchtime, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this thing up. I just want to say, man, I appreciate everybody out there. Shout out to Sloppy Jalopy again, donating a gift of 20 memberships, as well as I think 100 euros. Time is all said and done. But yeah, thank you all for just being a part of the chat. Jumping on here, saying hi on this, talking about the recap, and sorry about me and Joey's little. I'm not sure if you guys heard or not. Hopefully you did it, but hey, that's we are who we are. We don't change for nobody. But thank you all. Again, tonight, 6:30. What you doing, Willis? If you're not subscribed, don't forget to check your subscriptions. YouTube's been unsubscribing, but I get back on the rhythm, back on the routine. I appreciate you all helping me live this awesome dream of being a person who can literally change the world one smile at a time. Seeing it today, man. We have people from all over the planet, and it was just the coolest thing ever. So big giant hugs to everybody out there. I really do appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chats. I know there's a couple of super chats in there. Everybody that just, who all you can do is watch the, you didn't cause no trouble in the chat. You're all good. Don't worry, Pink. If all you can do is watch my videos, man, that's just as much love back at you as just as well, because that's what makes me a YouTuber. You all watch my videos. Tell you what, you can go back and watch some of the videos that are under 3,000. I got several recent ones that are under 3,000. I'm like, gosh, those are some wonkers. But it is what it is. So with that said, everybody out there, you know the saying. So over 500 people in here right now. I'm going to tell you right now. Appreciate you, Jessica. You guys matter to me. That's Willis on Saturdays. What's today, Sunday? Tube Town matters to the planet. You matter to Tube Town. I'm just so lost. I hijacked Willis's live yesterday. Now I'm on my live, and I don't even know what's going on anymore. But have fun in the video tonight. You'll enjoy it. And yeah, stop lacking, baby. That's fun. We'll see you all. And I got to figure out how to turn this thing off. Oh, no, everybody start saying bye. Let's say bye. Everybody say bye. Shh. Oh, Cash and Rob Ward. Well, say hi if you see me around town. Well, battery's about to die. Oh, I got to close this off. Bye, guys.